Hello and welcome, John Croner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the Artificial Intelligence Holiday Market Update for July 31st, 2018. And we're also going to take a look at the monthly candles to see how the month ended as well. So first, let's take a look here at IBB, and you can see here, nice green candle. We had a nice recovery. We're right up to that 20 moving average, so it'd be nice to see some follow through tomorrow. The Qs, nice inside bar formation here. Nice gains through the day, and after hours, you can see here we are doing strong. We'll take a quick look here in a minute at the FANG stocks, see how they're doing today, but Apple reported good earnings, so they are doing very well. IWM had a nice recovery. Kind of have a doji type candle here, but closed near highs, just underneath that 50 moving average. And once again, after hours, you can see it is up a little bit. The spiders, nice green candle, poked its head above, closed just below yesterday's candle, and as the others after hours, looking very nice. The diamonds, nice green candle here. We had, let me back this out just a little bit so you can see it. We had a little bit of a gap up, and then, closed very nicely. TLT gapped up and then pulled back a little bit, but still closed better than yesterday. And GLD had a nice day there, and we have a bullish engulfing candle set up. Now we'll run through the FANG stocks real quick, and you can see Apple had the doji candle, but after hours, and these are 15-minute candles, so doing very, very well there. Facebook today, had a green candle, so it bounced back a little bit. And you can see the volatility it had, and it's just still looking for direction, which way it's going to end up going. Netflix had a green candle, but it has a lot of work to do to repair itself. Amazon, had a red candle, a little bit of a doji type, but a big tail. So we'll have to see what happens to it tomorrow, especially after the Apple earnings report. And Google, was down for the day, and you can see the volatility there, and once again up a little in after hours. Now let's go ahead and bring our chart in here. And I've constructed a little chart here. This has 30 days, goes back to the beginning of July here. This is July 2nd, which was the Monday, or at least, it was at least the first day of July that the markets was open. I think it was a Monday. And, so we can take a look and see, how the month of July looked on the daily, and take a look at the monthly. So we'll start with IBB. And you can see the volatility here. We were actually doing pretty good, and then here in the last week pulled back and getting a recovery. But the interesting thing to note, if we look real close here, we have a bullish engulfing candle. And if we trade above here, theoretically, we should have several more months of uptick to the market. So that looks like right around the, let me see here if I can tell you exactly, 120.07 we need to trade out on there to break the high of July. IWM. And you can see here, we were all over the map here, closed good. And the same thing, we do have that bullish engulfing candle set up. We had the all-time high last month. We came just about to it. So if we can set a new all-time high this month, coming up in August, we should be off to the races again. The spiders. And once again, we can see over the course of July the path it took. Lots of wicks, which indicates a lot of volatility. Once again, we've got the bullish engulfing candle, and we had the all-time high back, this was in January, so but we were very close to it, still close to it. So maybe with what happened yesterday, we'll be able to go ahead and break through that. The Qs, and they're coming up here, and you can see they had quite a ride over the month of July. But bottom line, we have yet another bullish engulfing candle, and we had the all-time high this month. So if we can get up to 182.94, we should be off to the races yet again. So this was hopefully just a much-needed pullback to give us some breathing room. The diamonds, and you can see they actually looked a little bit nicer. It just, nice, orderly pullbacks here through the month. So no problem with that. Same thing, bullish engulfing setup here. So if we trade above this 256.92 or thereabouts, and that puts us real close to the all-time highs. So we should be off to the races there as well. TLT. And you can see that that's kind of been all over the place, and we've got wicks everywhere with that. It's a tough one. Now this one here, we have a little bit of a difference here. Here we have a bearish engulfing candle. So if we get a trade to the downside of that, then we probably have more downside to come. And GLD, we'll take a quick look there and see how that is. And you can see for the daily, we've got that bullish engulfing candle set up, but for the month we are looking certainly like we are going to change direction and continue down. But with gold, you just never know what's going to happen with it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Holly, how Holly did for the day. And Holly on the Holly Grill had 29 trades, made $1.48. On the risk on, $5.16. We'll take a look at some of the trades that made that up in a bit here. Holly 2.0, she had 24 trades, made 24 cents, but on the risk on, $2.77. And on the Holly Neo, she had 25 trades for a $1.34 profit, and she made a $1.61 risk on profit. So for the day, she had 78 trades, $3.06 profit, $9.54 risk on profit. For the week, she's at 128, and she made $7.18 profit, $13.51 risk on profit. Okay, and I went ahead and I totaled up how July did for Holly as well. And in the Holly Grill, she had 277 trades for a profit of $13.03, a risk-on profit of $36.09. Holly 2.0 had 332 trades for a profit of $12.03, risk-on profit of $23. And the Holly Neo had 377 trades for $3.58 profit, $27.88 risk on. So all totaled, she had 986 trades, risk off profit or profit of $28.64, and her risk on profit was $86.87. So that is pretty phenomenal for Holly. I think she had a great month. Now, I told you we would go ahead and take a look at a couple of the trades within. So if we sort by risk off profit, we can see that she had two that hit her target of $1, and one was INST, and it was a short. And we'll click on that, and you can see it real quick here. So she picked it, and she made her money, and then it recovered, and actually risk on profit was minus 75 cents. And then she had a long through the vault, and the vault has been on fire. The vault, we had somebody in our webinar tonight say that the vault strategy is worth the price of admission to get the Trade Idea software. So keep that in mind. and you can see here she got into that here, and on the 15-minute candle, boom, she got out, and that was a target hit, and then it did pull back, but then it did come back at the end of the day. And on the risk on profit, she had LASR, which was a short, and you can see once again what a pain-free trade that was. And she actually lost 13 cents on the actual trade, but had you held it, you could have made 212 for the day. And also she had a long HRTX, made $1.05 on the risk on category, so that was pretty phenomenal. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the Holly 2.0 and see what her good trades were there. And we'll do the risk on first. The LASR was the same one in that particular Holly, and WCC was a long. She made $1.75 risk on, and you can see she got bounced out right away. And but had you held through that, there was some very nice profit there. The regular profit on that, she had INST on this one as well, target hit, and AMC was another good trade, 65-cent profit there. You can see how nice that looked, and we'll have a fast look at the Holly, and I needed to say Holly Neo because we've already looked at the Holly Grail. And here we go here. This one did not do as well, but we had SBCF. She made a profit of 52 cents. Once again, a very, very nice trade. Even risk on was 45 cents there. And looking at the risk on, she had LABU was her best trade there. And same thing, she got out for 14 cents because of this big till here. And I'm sorry she got in here and she just got out for reduced risk. Let me see here. I get myself confused sometimes, but anyhow, she got out for profit save, and then it kicked back in, and you could have made some very, very nice money on that trade. And so with that, let me go ahead and bring our pricing up for you. If you would like to go ahead and give us a try, we have yearly and monthly subscription plans. With the premium plan, you do get the Holly, so I would recommend that one. So try that out for a month. If you use the code Bullseye15, it is case sensitive. We can save you 15% on your first month or your first year. And this is the link to get into the page that'll get you the sign up sheet there. So it's definitely worth it. So I suggest you give it a try. The video was a little bit long today, doing the end of the month. So I thank you for hanging with me here to the end. And you can always follow me on my blog at bullseyetrader.com. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter or StockTwits. If you like this video, go ahead and hit this thumbs up for me. Maybe leave a comment. Maybe even share it with some friends and like-minded people. If it's the first time you're seeing these videos, go ahead and do me a favor also and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll never miss one. Hey, I want to thank you for your time today, and God bless.